Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goddess Guidance. It is me, your goddess, Hestia Aphrodite, the voice from the divine realm. And we have reached 100 subscribers, y'all. So that means our magical, mystical community is growing. How exciting! How exciting. So I just want to take the moment to just say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much to everyone tuning in and listening and supporting. I am so grateful because this is very much so a labor of love and a creative endeavor and healing to my spirit and my soul. So to just know that other people are tuning in and wanting to receive what I have to offer is just so beautiful. So beautiful. So if you are new to this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe so that I can know and our community can know that going home is necessary. Going home is necessary. And sometimes we go home and it is a beautiful, beautiful experience. It is a beautiful, beautiful experience to remember the place in which you come from, to remember the foundation that was laid for you, to remember who you are, to remember who your people are. And sometimes we have to go home to be clear about who we will never be again. To be clear of where the trauma came from. To be clear about what we will not pass on. To understand where the generational curse started, but also where it will end. It is necessary to go home no matter the outcome, no matter the reasoning, because when you go home, when you give yourself the opportunity to connect to a space and a place in which you originated from, you will understand you better. You will understand your people better. And when I speak about this concept of going home, I'm speaking about it from a metaphoric standpoint, because some of us will be going home to our physical childhood homes. Some of us will be going home to our faith homes, our spiritual homes, our spiritual communities, right? It's just this concept of going back to a place and space in which we once were, to be reminded of who we are. Of who we are. Wow. And do you remember who you were back then? My goodness. My goodness, to be in the space and place of where you once were. To remember who you once were. My goodness. How we have grown. How we have grown. But also the spaces and places in which we still need to continue to grow. Because we're not done. We are not done. We are not done, because going home sometimes will trigger you. Going home will trigger you. So just as much as you have grown is just as much work that you need to continue to do. My goodness. Because going home is not always kicks and giggles. Going home can be painful because you are reminded of so much, of mistreatment, of harm, of abuse, of trauma, being unseen, invalidated, dismissed, where there was a place of complete lack of empathy and honorability to you and who you are. Going home can be painful, but going home can also be healing. Going home can also be healing because you have more compassion to understand that these are just people. Family members are just people. Friends are just people, spirits having a human experience. And when you mix humanity with anything, it is bound for imperfection. Imperfection. But we are grateful to go home. We are grateful to see the space and place in which we are from, because it gives clarity as to who we were, but it makes all the sense of who we are and who we will be one day. Because without that foundation, we are nothing. And that foundation was placed before us for a reason. That foundation is ours for a reason. It is mine for a reason. My family was mine for a reason. My community is mine for a reason, because it is a lesson. It was always a lesson. It was always a greater plan. It was always divine. It was always a part of a purpose. It was always a part of a purpose. It was never personal. It was never personal. It was never personal. And as chosen ones, earth angels, psychics, empaths, starseeds, we understand that we are walking a spiritual path on a spiritual journey with people. And some of those people are angels. Angels, divine beings. And some of those people have demons on them. Okay? Because life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. And in life being spiritual, we have to take the lessons as they come. We have to take the lessons as they come. So as summer is upon us, we will be going back home in one way or another, and receive what you are supposed to receive from going back home. Sankofa is a thing for a reason, to look back, to know where you are going. Look back to know who you are. Look back to understand you. But look back to understand others. To look back and to understand others. Because going home is necessary sometimes. Just take what you need. Remember that it was all purposeful, and leave the rest. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye.